Have you ever dreamed about seeing the world and traveling to distant land? Have you ever dreamed about seeing the world and traveling to distant lands? Are you aware that traveling to different countries can be very inexpensive if planned right? You could have the time of your life on a budget and be able to see the wonders of the world that they have to offer. The Humanities Communications Department at Norwalk Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television's future writers, directors, and personalities.
Thank you for joining us for today's edition of The New Directors. All the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as talent for the first time today. The guests you are about to meet are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write, direct 4 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves, productions they have completed, and give you the chance to get to know them and watch their progress throughout the semester. Our guest today is a person who has profound love for travel, photography, and video editing. She has traveled all over the country and the world to discover the hidden wonders and secrets history has stored for us. Now, I would like you to meet our guest today, Lisa Tedesco. Thank you for coming. So, traveling abroad has become very popular today, and can you tell us about some of the places you've been to and tell us why you found it so important to go?
Well, I've been all over the place. I travel foreign places and domestically, and I've been to Italy. I went there 2 years ago with my sister because our father actually is from Italy, so we wanted to pay homage to him, and we went from Rome to Venice to Florence to all over the place. And right here is domestic travel. There is Paris. There's the Moulin Rouge. It still stands. I was in Paris about a month ago. That's the Vatican in Rome. That's standing on top of the Vatican in Rome, looking down at the piazza. That's part of the ruins of Pompeii in Italy. That's Venezia. That's part of the Venice right there. It's beautiful there.
Yes, it is. I've been to Venice myself. It's amazing.
That's a funky tree at the Grand Canyon. Looks like something out of Dr. Seuss. Nice little cactus for you to sit on. Might hurt a little bit. That's Brussels, Belgium. That's the nightlife there in Belgium. There's the Antoneum. It's where the World's Fair was back in the 50s in Brussels. That's Bruges, where Colin Farrell shot the movie in Bruges. That's part of the palace there.
So you've been to a lot of amazing places. Why do you love traveling so much?
I just feel like I'm too young to have a bucket list, but it's on my list of things to do. It's one of my goals, to see new and different cultures, try new food, and meet different and exciting people. And I just love to travel. Whenever I get a chance, I do it because, for me, I can do it very inexpensively.
Wow. Do you backpack around?
I backpack and I go to hostels. And the most expensive thing is the flight, but if you book early enough, it can be pretty inexpensive as well.
Oh,
and if you stay in hostels, they could be as cheap as $25 to $30 a night for one person.
Oh, wow.
So instead of staying in a hotel for hundreds of dollars, hit up a hostel, because then you'll be with other travelers around the same age as yourself.
Oh, well, that's good to know. So can you tell us why you decided to take the TV production course?
Well, I took TV1 because it was a prerequisite, of course, for my major, which is TV production film. I wanted to get reacquainted with the camera and everything that I learned when I was in film school and production out in California. That was about 5-6 years ago, so I felt like I needed a refresher. And from the stories I heard, I heard that Stoney was a good teacher, so it sounded promising to me at the time.
Well, yeah, so obviously taking this course, you've learned many different things. Can you tell us about them?
I learned that tripods are your friend. Some people don't really have a steady hand, so when it comes to tripods, it looks more professional. Lighting is definitely a major factor when you use the camera. You always have to know your shutter speeds and your focal length. I learned about good composition, which how to frame a really good shot, rule of thirds, and I thought the most interesting thing was I never learned how to rack focus, shift focus, and finally figuring out, I was so happy.
Yes, well, I'm right with you there. I was definitely very happy to learn all of those things. Can you tell us about the productions you've done, the action sequences, the New England Fall Project, and the Orange Project?
Yes, I can. We could talk about that right now. My first sequence project was, there he is right there. There's Fabio. We just did a little sequence involving he sat down, he's going to talk on a cell phone, he's going to run to class, forget his cell phone and come back. It was just easy to do. It was fun. He's a good actor. Seeing him talking on his phone. And I always learn how to be able to cut on the action. That's the key to making a simple sequence like this look good. And this is Rob. This is for the second sequence. He really had to pee, so I had him dive into the bathroom, and just a little funny sequence of him really having to use the men's room. See, he's very, very happy. Very content of himself. This was fun. He's a fun guy to work with, and I thought I'd make it a little funny, right about there. Whoop! And so that was my second sequence. This is my winter project. Well, winter, spring. We didn't really have much snow, so there really wasn't much winter. I went to Sherwood Island Park in Westport. I thought it was a nice beachy area to do a little project. Not a lot of people were around, so I was able to get the shots that I wanted, have the good lines there. It was a very nice day. It was cold out, very, very cold, but still no snow. So, and then it goes, this is part of my Orange project. I had production stills made. I had a guy come in with me and take production stills for when I did the Orange project. So as you can see, I got some Nazis. we were doing a spoof on Indiana Jones, and we were in the woods of Wilton, Connecticut, doing this whole thing. It actually didn't take too long to shoot. There's Logan. He had a swastika malfunctioning, and that's me with a stapler trying to staple it back onto his arm. And there's Indy hiding from the Nazis.
Yeah, you told us there was a very funny story with a horse?
Yes, there was. We were in the middle of the woods shooting, and all of a sudden somebody on horseback decided to ride in and was just watching us, and it would have been cool to actually borrow their horse, but I didn't think I should ask.
Yeah, I don't think that would have been a good idea.
Yeah, can I borrow your horse? Thanks.
You never know, he might have gave it to you.
He might have.
Yeah, so now I know you had to have liked one of these projects the best. I mean, you've done so many. So which one did you find was your best work?
My best project was my Orange project. I feel like I had the most fun doing it. I did it with some of my friends. I feel like we got some freedom to do whatever we wanted to do. For me, I feel like it was a little high budget. I definitely went all out in buying props and costumes. It was moderately easy to edit because instead of shooting, I shot in order, which is usually something I don't do, but I wanted the time to go by as quickly as possible with pretty painless for the actors, so I just shot everything in order and just edited everything together.
Yeah, wow. It looks really good. I can't wait to see it.
Thank you.
You mentioned the variety of things you've learned, and I did think I heard you say something that was your most important. Can you please explain to us your most important skill you've learned in TV production and how you'll put it to use?
Well, I always feel that editing is one of the top things to learn, and since I'm partial to Final Cut, I was introduced to Avid for the first time, and now I know more software thanks to Avid. And also, just learning the control room for a show like this, we were able to learn different aspects like camera, switcher, audio, learning how to be the guest, and
Yes.
so that was pretty interesting for me, and I think I'll put that to good use.
Oh, well, I cannot wait to find out what you do next. Today we got to meet someone who loves to take life by the horns and have so much fun as possible. She loves to be involved in the film and TV scenes, and I would like to thank our guest, Lisa Tedesco, for joining us today. You know, it was really wonderful to hear everything.
Thank you.
And I hope you all enjoyed meeting some of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to join us each week to watch our progress. Thank you and good day.
This has been The New Directors with your director, Alex. Sam as host, Lisa as guest. This has been The New Directors with your host, Sam, guest, Lisa, and I'm your announcer, Alex.